Hello, and welcome to another day of English 2. I'm your online teacher, Miss Abear. As a reminder, we are working on a literary analysis unit. This is a part of a larger unit of Unit 1 in CommonLit called Coming of Age. And in yesterday's lesson, let me back up. Before we get started, let's look at our essential question. What experiences lead us from childhood into adulthood? And at the end of our unit, we're going to write an essay in which you explain your perspective on what it means to come of age and how we become an adult. You're going to use evidence from multiple texts and your own experiences to support your argument. So yesterday we began working on blending quotations into context, and you worked on this packet a little bit, and I was telling you at the end of the day that there was a resource on CommonLit's website for an anchor chart for your teacher to have in the classroom of blending quotations into context. Now you guys can use that anchor chart, you can create your own, whatever is easiest for you, but I recommend that you hang on to your packet because it is full of some really good information for you to continue in the future essays that you're going to be writing. So in the classroom that I keep all of these notes in a binder. That way I can go back to them as I need them for my lessons. So without further ado, let's continue into today's lesson into blending quotations into context. And so we're going to look at part 5, which has it's about using editorial brackets. And so you're going to look at the notes and you're going to answer those questions, but I need you to pay attention to that grammar rule. When blending quotations, all grammar rules still apply. However, you can use editorial brackets to make minor changes to quotations to improve clarity or correct grammar. So if you look at the actual quote for this, where it says incorrect example, the quote says, well, she blends. It starts blending with, after Eugene's father mowed the lawn, Elaine, and then the quote starts, didn't see the red, yellow, and purple clusters that meant flowers to me. Well, that really doesn't flow well, and it doesn't, grammatically, it does not work. And so the correct example is, after Eugene's father mowed the lawn, Elaine didn't see the red, yellow, and purple clusters that meant flowers to her. And you can see they replaced me with her and use those editorial brackets. And so that will help you when you are working and need to correct grammar for different sentences. So make sure that when you need to make those corrections that you use those editorial brackets, and it's perfectly fine to do that. And I think that that will help you blend those quotations a little more effectively in your writing. Part 6 is to work independently, and so you're going to answer the prompt, and in your response, I want you to blend at least 2 quotations into your writing. And once you have done that and completed that independent practice, I want you to look at part 7 on your packet, and it says to check your work. So you want to highlight in green or yellow, so you do need a highlighter for that. And when you finish, part 6 is going to take you quite a bit of time to revise that original response that you did for part 1 of this packet. Once you've checked your work, that is all that you will have for today, and that's the end of this week. So until next time, happy reading and writing.